everyone, it's Deligracy here and welcome to a brand new video. Today we're going to be building a church that's been converted into a home, and it's going to have a bit of an old feel about it. Like, I want it to look like when you walk in there it smells like mothballs. That is the kind of aesthetic we are going for. So yeah, it's kind of like a really old church that is owned by one of the characters in my series Hampton Falls. That character being Constance's husband, and he is the boss of Joel Harris. So if you guys are familiar with the series, that's where it kind of fits in. And we've just got a little bit of a pause here. Sorry about that, you guys. I was live streaming when I built this house, so occasionally there's some weird pauses when I'm thinking or interacting with chat. But basically, this is a house that is owned by this boss guy, and he is helping out Joel, who works for him. And Joel is secretly having an affair with his wife. So that is kind of crazy, and it's going to start getting messy if Joel and his sister Crystal move into a house owned by this boss, if the boss finds out that there's an affair happening. So that might be a bit confusing to you guys who have not watched the Let's Play, but hopefully you guys who are up to date with it are excited for the episodes coming up. I'm certainly really enjoying creating the series for you guys. It's just a whole lot of fun and a whole lot of crazy drama, and I just love playing The Sims that way. So Crystal and Joel are going to be moving into this church that was made into a home many years ago. That's why it's still got old furnishing, but it's kind of had nothing done to it for a long time. So there's a few cobwebs, there's cracks in the wall, there's old furniture. So the house is not really furnished to Joel and Crystal's taste yet. We will kind of do it up over time, I suppose, or furnish it in their style over time throughout the Let's Play. But for now, it's going to have super old furnishings. This could easily be like a haunted church. I might actually title this video Haunted Church, Church Home, because it's also got like a graveyard at the back, which isn't that uncommon for churches, but the graveyard looks a little bit overgrown and creepy. It's not very well kept, and all the interior is kind of dark, a lot of it. So yeah, and the trees are too. It just looks a little sus. And I've skipped ahead here because I was messing around so much with the different wallpapers and different windows that I just felt like we'd skip ahead a little bit to when it was all actually picked out and done. And we're using a whole mix of packs in this build. Those windows are from the Vampire pack, which is really fantastic if you guys enjoy building in The Sims 4 and you love more Victorian-esque kind of homes. It's got some fantastic pieces in that. And we've got a double staircase at the front. I just thought it looked a little bit more like a public lot that had been converted if there were two staircases, like there were lots of crowds going in back in the day. And we also end up putting a bell up the top of the tower instead of a clock. A lot of you guys on stream were saying, oh, you should put a clock in, but I think the bell looks really cool. And I didn't know this, but in the Buy Debug cheat menu, which is where you can find objects usually acquired through gameplay, it just basically is a cheat that opens up all the objects in the game. And there's actually a butler's bell in there, which I didn't even know about and I absolutely love. So we just sized up the butler's bell, which is tiny, and made this huge big bell for the church, which you guys will see in a little while. So yeah, I really liked that. And right now I'm like trying to put some circular windows in. I'm like, is this going to work? Is this not going to work? And in the end, I thought, you know what, let's just go stained glass windows. You can't go wrong with those. And a couple of decor objects on the walls there. Wall detailings that I think was from Get Together maybe, or possibly Base Game, but I think Get Together. And then we're also going to do a few details using vases and the Move Objects cheat in just a little while, just to make some of the facade look a little bit more intricate and detailed, which is a bit of fun. I think I'm actually searching for the vase right now, and it was taking me forever to find it because this is 5 times the speed of what I was working in. So that actually took so long. So here we have the vases that I'm just kind of putting on the pillars as a little bit of frosting on the cake, you know, a little bit of icing on the cake, just to make it that little bit more fancy. And then I'm using these ones as well, which I don't really know what they're called. I suppose they're urns. But yeah, I just thought the details were really lovely. And I've done this once before for a cathedral build I did that was beautiful, bright, white venue. You guys may have seen it. And I did a stack of detailing on that, which I was so proud with how it turned out. So I thought, you know what, let's use a little bit of that build's influence in this build. So yeah. Also, it is a couple of weeks after I did this build. I have started pre-recording because I'm going to LA next week for EA Play and E3, which is really exciting. So if the content seems like I'm a little bit behind with catching up with your comments, that is why, because I've had to pre-record a whole heap. But just so you guys know, we will be having Hampton Falls Let's Play every Wednesday. So every Wednesday morning for Australians. So Tuesday night, Tuesday afternoon for most of you guys. So yeah, that way you know what's happening. And builds are going to be mostly on Monday nights or Monday afternoons and Tuesday mornings for Australians to keep you updated with a bit of a schedule there. So here are some overgrown plants sitting on the side there. I don't even know what those side things are, but I just felt like we needed a little bit more detail. And the fencing, I was going for this more country fencing. And then I was like, you know what? No, this is not working in Brindleton Bay for me. So we end up going with this stone fencing that I thought went with the texture of the stone on the outside of the church a little bit better. And we are going to darken it in a second. And then we needed some gates that looked nice. So I just used the matching gates for this one. And if you're wondering, that is actually from the Romantic Garden stuff pack, which is one of my favorites, actually. I absolutely love that pack. And the gates at this stage are different colors, but I fix them up in a little while. So yeah, we're just placing it all in here. And then the graveyard tombstones are going to be at the back of the house in kind of the left back area. And because in the Let's Play, Joel, the guy who's going to be living here, is up to some secret stuff to do with cow plants. I wanted to put a whole heap of trees kind of near the road, so it's a little bit more hard to see and it kind of looks a little bit more shady. Also, I wanted there to be a cross on top of here, so I actually sized up this weird, I don't even know what it is. I think it's like a magnetic strip that's from Get to Work, and I've just made it smaller, and then I'm trying to lift it up and merge it with the top thing on top of the church. I don't know what you call that. Turret? It's not really a turret. It's like that spindly thing. So yeah, we have a cross on top of the church, which I was very, very happy with. And yeah, just changing the gate to be correct. Actually, that's because of the lighting. The gate colors look different. So don't think they're different colors. I've double checked that. And this is on the gallery to download if you would like to. It's under the hashtag Deligracy or user Deligracy. So you guys can check it out that way with all of my other builds. And here's the butler's bell. I was so glad you guys told me about this bell on the live stream. I just love that object. It's so perfect if you're building a church. Like, look how cute that looks. So yeah, I also have plans to start a new Let's Play, another Let's Play. So basically we have like our vanilla Let's Play that's really chill, filmed kind of in a traditional way. It's not overly edited or anything. So it's just like, let's just sit down, play Sims, no major cheats, actually no cheats at all. And just make like a happy storyline and family home and build a family up from nothing to being amazing. So that's our first Let's Play that we have. And then we have the Hamptons LP, which is a lot of editing, lots of drama. So it's basically the complete opposite to the other one. And then the other Let's Play I am helping to bring back is an old favorite, which you guys have been requesting forever. So if that is coming out, you will hopefully see the start of it, like creating the characters and building the house later this week. So keep an eye out for that, and hopefully I can stick to my schedule and it comes out maybe on Friday or Saturday this weekend, because I think a lot of you guys will be really excited. If all goes to plan. And yeah, just working on the back of the house here because it was looking a little boring, a little sad at the back. And of course, using a whole heap of vampire vines all over the back of the house as well. I just feel like putting greenery on the house really makes it look so much more realistic and really, really cool. I'd love to live in a house covered by vines, but I feel like, wouldn't it make the walls rot more quickly or have more issues with the actual house foundation? Is that right? Would you have more trouble? I don't know if you guys have vines over the exterior of your houses where you live, but I do wonder about that. And oh, I put like a head sticking out of the tombstone as a joke. But don't worry, you guys, I deleted it because I realized it was not okay and weird. Just my weird sense of humor coming through there. You know, you gotta have a giggle while you're playing The Sims, right? And putting some nice big trees there as well. And I also wanted to use the tombstones from vampires because they're really, really cool. And I actually did want to kill off Sims so they weren't fake gravestones, but we didn't really have time to do that. So, and I didn't want to mess up this save file in terms of playing gameplay and fast forwarding it. So yeah, now we're moving on to the interior. I've gone ahead and I've done the floor plan, and that skinny, tiny room there is actually going to be a stairway down to a basement. And in the basement, we're going to be growing cow plants. So that is why there's like a secret bookshelf there, because we don't want people wandering down there or other Sims wandering down there. And who knows what we're going to get up to in terms of the storyline with that basement. I'm very excited. And then basically this church is just going to be one level. We are going to have 2 bedrooms, a bathroom, an ensuite for one of the bedrooms, a little dining room and kitchen, and tiny lounge. So it's not a big build at all. It's quite small. So yeah. Also, I'm just thinking, was that in real time? I swear we were just watching that portion of build not sped up then. Because that was really, 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 really slow. All right, now we're working on the kitchen. So with kitchen counters in The Sims 4, I get really, really confused with what counters to pick because I feel like we don't have enough plain counters and enough swatches for some of the counters. So I take a long time picking kitchens out. Just takes me some time. We also picked some traits for the lot. So there's going to be creepy crawlies here. It's actually going to be haunted. And I've forgotten the exact trait word for it, but the one where you sometimes find loose change around the house, which is just handy. I mean, who doesn't want loose change? And I felt like because it's an old house, maybe it could symbolize like finding old knickknacks and things around the house that you could sell them to make money from. My cousin, in the area she lived in, there was like a little creek at the back of her house. And one day they realized that there were all of these old like medicine bottles. I think they were old medicine bottles or just old glass bottles buried all around this creek. So what they would do is they would dig up the bottles, and they found out these particular bottles were worth like a lot of money, and she would sell them while she was a teenager. How cool is that? I mean, I don't think it's very good that someone buried glass around a creek, like, or just anyway. But anyway, they dug them all up, and yeah, they sold them for a lot of money. So I feel like a house like this would have things like that around. Just old bits and bobs, you know. And I wanted to keep everything fairly dark in this house because I wanted it to be a little bit creepy looking, a little bit old looking, because it was transformed into a home a long, long time ago. So everything in here is going to be pretty dark. Like the cabinetry is dark. We've used some really nice green wallpaper though from Vampire's game pack, which I love. I have a real thing for green at the moment, like deep forest greens. I love deep forest green right now. So nice. And I actually just got a big, deep forest, velvety kind of suede-y. It's not suede though. I guess it's more of like a velvet kind of fabric ottoman for my lounge room. And it's just like, bam, massive green thing in the middle of the room. So the obsession has taken off. The forest green is my new gold. If you guys have been watching me for a while, I absolutely love gold. Oh, it's just like the sunshine captured in an object. Oh gosh, man, I'm poetic today. So there are a couple of things that I thought maybe Crystal brought into the house. So there are a couple of newer looking things like this rug. I don't think that really particularly fits in really well. So I thought maybe Crystal would have brought that. But like the grandfather clock in the corner, the dining table that looks pretty old, and the feathers on the walls that are framed. Like obviously those are things that were already in this church home and just left here. So yeah, there's a few things. Actually, you know what? The rug looks okay in the end. And this bathroom was massive. Like, this bathroom looks really big. So in the end, I actually transformed that main area of the bathroom into, I think, a little area where Crystal, one of the characters, she can actually do a little bit of artwork in there. And then there's a smaller bathroom that is the main bathroom coming off of that. And I feel like when you have more than one sim in a household, having 2 bathrooms makes gameplay so much easier. It's so annoying waiting for sims to finish in the shower for your next sim to go in. Like, it's real life issues when you live with a sibling who takes forever in the bathroom, like my sister. I'm the type of person who takes like really fast showers and goes to the bathroom really quickly. Like, I have no idea how some of you guys manage to read books on the toilet. How? This is always just, I've always found this mind-boggling. Like, how? Super crazy. And I love how that green shelf matches the green wallpaper. Like, I wouldn't like that in my house, but for some reason I find it visually pleasing to my eyes that it matches. Except we are going to move the bookshelf into the bedroom in the end to put a TV and I think a fireplace in there. Yeah, so it's a pretty tiny lounge room. And these benches are meant to look like church benches that have been recycled. So I thought that was kind of cute to put one at the dining table. Although if you do download this, your Sims won't be able to sit at the bench and eat dinner. You'll have to change the chairs because they won't sit on the bench, unfortunately. And then matchy curtains. Okay, this is looking so green, it's almost sickly. But it was kind of meant to look old school, so it works. It works, I think. But yeah, let me know what you think of this build in the comments down below. I'm really curious to hear what you think of it. And by all means, if you're watching Hampton Falls Let's Play, do let me know if you think this is kind of a cool place and an interesting place for the storyline to take place in. I just thought it was a little bit different. So instead of just building another small home or moving into an apartment, I just thought it made the Let's Play a little bit more mysterious, I suppose. And just moving that lovely matching bookshelf into the master bedroom, I think. Yeah, I think it's the master bedroom. TV above the fireplace, so they will be able to be entertained. Weird duck sculpture, which for some reason I love. It's just sitting there on top of the fireplace. And we needed a rug, which took me a little while to find something that I felt was okay. But this one with the simple swirly grey kind of pattern works. And I can't remember what we put in that corner. I think it's just a plant. Yeah, just a plant. Oh, a bonsai plant. Fun. Oh, maybe I should get a bonsai tree. No, I would probably accidentally kill it and then I'd feel really bad because bonsai trees are so symbolic and spiritual. I would feel so bad. And I love that we have a bit of red in the room to go, like, to complement the green. Christmas colors. It's crazy how fast this year is going, actually. I can't believe it's already, like, the end of May. Isn't that nuts? And it's going to get really cold in Australia. And I'm heading to LA, so I'm going to be like, yay, warm weather. Get a little bit of sun rays. So this is the master bedroom. This is where Joel is going to be sleeping. And this is definitely not Joel's style of interior at all. So I feel like because it's not their house, they're probably not going to be allowed to paint the walls or anything. But I feel like they'll be allowed to like change the curtains and change the furniture a little bit if they want to and change the bedding. I think those are the changes we might make in the Let's Play to make it look a little bit more like home, because I don't think this suits Joel or Crystal at all because they're like young, trendy kind of individuals. I don't think they'd like to live here. And then just putting like a nice little stack of books next to the bed, a few cracks and things when needed around the house, and a few cobwebs we're going to throw in as well. And we're not too far off the screenshots. I was thinking of doing a staircase up to that center part in the roof, but to be honest, it was kind of hard to fit them in, so I didn't end up doing that, but it's definitely an option if you wanted to download this. And I left a lot of windows without curtains as well, which we could have probably put some curtains in the dining room. I'm kind of annoyed that I didn't now. Sorry, guys. But yeah, making this place look nice and old, plenty of cracks and creepy old painting that probably the eyeballs move. And a few other books and things over here. So yeah, thank you to anyone who came to the live stream and was watching us build this. We had a really good live stream, and I'm so excited when I'm back from LA to be back into it again. We do at least 2 Sims live streams a week, usually building, but sometimes we do gameplay and other stuff. And then I also stream other games from time to time whenever I have the extra time. So yeah, that is happening as well. And then also when I get back from LA, I'm looking really forward to making some new kinds of videos. I know a lot of you guys have been asking for more cooking videos, so I'm really excited to get into that a little bit more. And maybe some other games as well. I'm always asking you guys what kind of games and other things you want to watch. So yeah, I'm excited to get into it more. So let me know in the comments down below what you want to see, what you want to do. I am definitely up for ideas and collabs too, if there's anyone you want me to collab with. I think the last collab I did with Claire Siobhan, you guys really enjoyed, or you seem to enjoy that. So yeah, let me know if you want any other collabs. And of course, we enjoy doing collabs with Samaj from now and then, from time to time is what I'm trying to say. I think we did a build collab with him last week. So by the time I'm back, we'll be due for another one. Unless I add in another secret collab somewhere along the way. And this is going to be Crystal's room. So I did make this room look a little bit more, I guess, lighter and brighter for Crystal. I felt like one room in the house had to be not so murky looking. And I actually really love that rose rug. I think that's, I don't know, it's just an unusual kind of looking rug. I think it's really cool, the colors, how you've got the nice pastel blues, you've got the creams, the pinks, and the rose imagery. It's just really nice. So I can't remember, I think we make it pink or blue. Yeah, we go for the blue and actually change the bed to blue. So it is very matching, but it's still, it's kind of like the princess room in the house. I love a good princess room, and that plant really did not go there, so we got rid of that. And that bull I wasn't a fan of either. So just going through a whole heap of things here, decided to go with the sun face. My gosh, I changed my mind so much. I'm like, nope, the pears don't work. The fruit bowl didn't work. All right, we'll have the face sketch there instead. And of course, we needed a nice little area where you can get ready and have your clothes in the drawers, just a little bit of storage in the room, because it would be really hard living without storage. I think storage is necessary for this. And then last of all, a comfy little chair in the corner. I love those chairs actually from Cats and Dogs. I think they're really cute. And then this is pretty much it. We're going to be going into the screenshots in just a second. But that is the build all done and dusted. And yeah, I hope you guys like it. So let's take a look at what it looks like when it's all finished and finalized and ready to go. So here it is. It's in Brindleton Bay. I think it looks pretty cool. I mean, let me know. It's definitely very overgrown. This is the little dining area with the church bench that's been recycled. Nice candelabra there. We've got the hanging light from the Laundry Day stuff pack in the kitchen with some cobwebs. I just had a random family move in to take the screenshots, so they're not going to be in the Let's Play. Oh, actually, they're in the Let's Play world, but we're not specifically saying this house is theirs. The little office area with a few holes in the wall, bathroom for those of you guys who are curious what that looks like, and the green room, which I don't know why, but I really like it. Just into the green right now. Oh gosh, that sounds terrible. Nolan that way, you guys. And there's a close-up of the bell. And yeah. Alright, you guys, well, thank you so much for watching, and as always, I hope you are having a lovely morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are in the world, and I can't wait to speak to you soon. I miss you guys while I'm away, but I can't wait to make new content when I'm back, and I hope you enjoy the stuff that I'm pre-recording. See ya!